Hey guys, it's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel. Let's take a look at another popular spinning reel from Okuma. This time, it's an Okuma Avenger ABF B series. It's a bait feeding model of spinning reel, and they've got a really good price point. And like I said, these are really popular reels, and I don't think we've talked about them before. So in this box, I have a size 20 Okuma Avenger ABF B series. It's a bait feeding spinning reel. This is a really, well, popular reel, and it serves a lot of cool purposes. So this is one of their smaller reels that they have. Again, it's a size 20, but you'll really be, well, impressed with the features this thing has. Let's take a look at the packaging of it here. It's got all the specs and everything on it. Like I said, this is the ABF 20B. So it's their B series again. It's a 6+1 bearing. So it's 6 ball bearing and 1 roller bearing. This one here is a 5-to-1 gear ratio. And then the line capacities are 4 pounds to 190 yards, 6 pounds to 110 yards, 8 pounds to 90 yards. The packaging is their standard, nice quality, well-manufactured box, so when you get it, you know it's going to be in good condition. Let's open it up and take a look at it, and then we'll look at some more specifications and features of it. You open it up, like you typically see, you have the reel in the cellophane bag. There's your reel. And then you've got your paperwork inside. Your owner's manual. Your warranty card. And here is your breakdown on your parts list. Let's pack this back in here. Again, there's my reel. It's got some bubble wrap, so you got something to keep you busy. This is what we want to see though. So here you go. It's the Okuma ABF B series. It's a size 20, so it's a decent size small reel. Now looking at the specifics of it again, this one is MSRP between roughly $55 and $75, but you can actually go online and find this for quite a bit cheaper if you really wanted to look around. You're probably going to see them probably $45-ish and up. So you're looking at size 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, on up to 80. These are really nice size reels. So you're starting at an 8.9 ounce reel going up to a 22.9 ounce reel. And then you've got your gear ratios. Again, this one's a 5-to-1, and when you get up to the large size reels, it's 4.5-to-1. And your line retrieve, dang, this thing is 25 inches, and it goes up to a 40-inch retrieve. And your max drag on these goes up to 33 pounds. So this, you can get them for just about anything you're looking to fish if you want a spinning reel. Obviously here it has your on-off automatic bait trip feeding system. It's a multi-disc Japanese oil felt drag system. I mentioned there it's a 6+1 bearing, so 6 ball bearings and 1 roller bearing. They're stainless steel. It's got a quick set anti-reverse, which is something I really look for, and so on here. Let's take a look at the reel itself. All right, when you watch my videos, you know there are a bunch of things I really look for in a reel. And this has a darn good price point, especially for that bait feeder, bait runner type of mechanism on it. This has, it's a very versatile reel for you. So let's take a look at the frame to start out with. The frame of it, up here at the top, let's take a look. How solid is the frame? Now these are very durable reels. I've used these for 20 years. I still got some of the first ones I've ever used. They're bomb-proof. So here, just taking a look, the first thing you'll notice, if you're fighting a large fish on this, and again, this is their smaller size, their size 20, there's no flex at all in that frame. So if you're really torquing the drag down these, you're not going to get any play in the reel. The next thing, let's take a look if we can grab it and then shake it. There's nothing loose, really tight tolerances on it. Looking down here to the crank arm. The crank arm, no flex in that either. That's perfect. Now, the smaller size here has the single smaller knob on it. The larger ones have a fighting grip, a fighting knob on it. This one, minimal or no play in it, and it's a rubberized feel to it. It's not a really hard, slick knob here on it that's going to dry rot or scratch off or, you know, be slippery or slimy. I like that. Keeping working all the way around the reel itself. You've got your drag mechanisms here, and for your bait feeder, you got the little switch there. That's actually how you're going to engage it. You got your forward and reverse here for your control. And then up here to the front, like I said, the first thing you're probably going to notice when you're looking at a reel is what is your spool made of. You got a metal spool. That shows a lot more attention to detail, quality, workmanship. Taking it, trying to squeeze it, see how durable that spool is. That's a very, very durable, heavy-duty spool. Let's take a look at it with a drag. If you torque a drag down pretty good, again, this is just a smaller one. Smooth feeling drag. Let's open it up a little bit. Smooth. There's not really any catches or anything in there. Let's take the spool off and take a look at it. There we go. Again, everything's solid and tight on it. Some nice quality gasketing there. Inside here it's all metal. In here, shows on there your 7 bearings. Put that back on here and work our way around a little bit more. Next thing I usually look at is your bail wire on it. It's a nice, solid, heavy-duty bail wire. It's not going to bend all up on you. It's got that kind of brass anodized looking finish to it. Let's see how well it engages. Very responsive. You've got your line tab here. It's metal in here where you're going to have your friction with your line. Working back down here. Again, let's take a look at it, see how it rolls. Not bad. Now the big one that actually shows a quality reel from a cheaper, inferior reel, that automatic anti-instant reverse. And I mentioned it already in the specs, so let's see how it does. Basically what we're talking about is how instantly is it going to stop going backwards. So if you're reeling in or working a lure and you stop, are you getting any backwards play in that crank arm? There's absolutely none. It doesn't have to stop at a certain point. Anywhere you stop it, it stops right there in its tracks. So here I bottomed it out. The drag is set tight. I'm using my fingers. It's really a tight drag on it. So I'm fighting a fish, it's a tight drag. But if I have the line out and I have that bait feeder function engaged, have it pushed up, and it free lines out, free spools right out. Engage it, it clicks down, and now you've got that drag engaged again. There. Click. Doesn't turn. That's pretty darn cool. That'll be great. I mean, the smaller size here, you can use it for a lot of different applications. For smaller fish. Heck, some guys will even use something this size maybe for ice fishing even. But this is a cool setup if you're going to live line, you know, use shiners or something like that. Especially if you're going to soak bait, something like that. This is cool. And it's not too big. The reel itself, for a size 20, actually looks quite a bit bigger because it's got more of the mechanism in it. So if you were to take that away off the back, that's what it would look like typically, say, with a size 20. You can see it with a spool there. But you add the extra gearings and mechanism back here, and that's what your extra size is coming from. But that's cool. I like it. It's got all the features I'm looking for, and you'll find them again for roughly 40-ish bucks on up, depending on the size. And you got these you can use for surf fishing, you name it. It's a really popular reel from Okuma. Again, it's the Okuma Avenger ABF B series. So I'll put some links down below if you're more interested in these and want to take a look at them, or maybe pick them up, see what kind of cool deals you can find too. And if you haven't yet, we ask you always to subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel, and be sure to give us that thumbs up and let us know what you want to see. We got more videos coming up, got more gear to review, and with the weather getting better, you're going to see a lot more on the water videos, and we'll be, of course, getting on the road a little bit more as the spring gets into full swing. So, catch you on the water, guys.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.